In a few hours, it will be another day, another year in Jamaica. What do we want for Jamaica next year? I would say we need quality leadership. We need persons of integrity. We need persons who have the initiative to do new things, to lead us to create new opportunities in this country. Our greatest challenge in this country is to have the type of leadership that can transform this country. And when I talk about leaders, I'm not just talking about political leaders alone. I'm talking about leaders at all levels, at the local level, leaders in the various professions. Now, let me talk about the quality of our leaders. We need persons who can be decisive. Take a simple thing like how clean we keep our country and our city. What you need is a leader who comes up with a system which ensures that people must cooperate. We can no longer use the excuse that it is part of our culture and that we have to educate. The fact is, when Jamaicans go to another country, they have no choice. They adapt immediately. Therefore, we need leaders. Say we look at garbage, for example, and how we deal with garbage. I'm using that as one example. We need a leader who will lead this country to a new way of how we operate. So, we need a national identification system. You drop one little sweetie on the road, you get a ticket for that. You do it a second time, not only are you fined, but you are given additional punishment. That might mean cleaning a whole community for a whole week. You do it a third time, then you might be imprisoned for probably 5 years. You do it another time, you might be imprisoned for probably 10 years. We need to have a system where it is unattractive for you to commit repeated offenses. We need an environment where we don't have time to say watch everybody, but the moment you are caught, then you know that the law is going to take its course in a timely fashion, not in 5 years or 10 years or more. We need persons of integrity, and we need a system which ensures integrity at all levels, whether you are the Prime Minister, the Governor General, a chairman of a board, a member of a board, the head of the police, it doesn't matter. Everybody must be held accountable. So if you are the Prime Minister and you're caught not following the law, then you can be impeached. You can be removed from office. If you're a board member and if you do something which you ought not to do, you can be tried, and then you will not be allowed to sit on any board again, and you will be punished severely. Now, punishment does not necessarily mean that you have to be locked up in prison. We can use creative ways of punishing persons. Now, I mentioned before the need for a national identification system. The reason that is important is that if you commit an offense, we're not going to run you down. We don't have to carry it to court. The only reason you go to court is if you are going to contest that ticket. If you don't pay that for that ticket, then you can't get your passport renewed. You can't buy property. You can't get the license for your car renewed. You can't do anything at all. You need a system where if you are in breach of the law, then you become a prisoner in your own country. You have to comply with the law or else you'll be in big trouble. Jamaica cannot move forward unless we have order. There's literally no order in this country. You go on the road, you do what you want to do. You're part of the civil service, you do what you want to do. We are only going to become prosperous, and we can only talk about prosperity when we have order in the country. Without order, you'll have disorder, and with disorder, you cannot have economic growth. I wish for you all a prosperous new year.